Hi guys, welcome to ScentFolio. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're talking about a very interesting candidate from a Middle Eastern house, Ard Al Zaafaran. Now, there are plenty of entries here from this house getting a lot of popularity because of all the goodness they do. They're picking up their game and they're actually penetrating within the market globally and gaining some respect. So this is one of them. Before I actually deep down into the review of this guy, let me just quickly stop here and give a huge shout out to Neeb from Aromatics. Now this guy is gonna change the way the fragrance world looks and feels and smells in the next 3 years. This is not an exaggerated statement, but the way things are going, the way he's sensing, he's analyzing, he's assessing the fragrance as well. He's pick and choosing the bright candidates, the top notchers, and actually promoting them cross-border and actually introducing to the rest of the world what they're producing, what their value is, what their quality is, what their, where these scents are taking us on an individual level. Now that is amazing, and yes, credit when it's due, and hats off to this guy, the effort of this guy who's actually, taking this all very seriously. And there used to be a time when actually we used to go to our friends' houses or to our relatives who are in the Middle East, in South Asia, or mainly in Saudi Arabia, and then used to smell those specific regional, local smells. Now they were aromatic for their region, for their for their society, and now it's just been so hybrid, and it's just gone so cross-border. Then even now here in the Western side of the world, we are actually enjoying. We're actually picking. We're actually trying. These scents or these profiles are now housing in our brains in this side of the world, which is great, which is tremendous. And obviously, the more the better. Otherwise, all we're going to be left with is with the designer stuff which is already in the market, pretty non-affordable to the masses. But this is just making so much accessible, so much more variety coming up to this part of the world. And yeah, so to summarize this, we're having a fun and a great time in the end of the day. We as a fragrance community or fragrance lovers are actually enjoying this and welcoming all sorts of scents, and trying to grow our nose and keep up the pace. So yeah, good stuff, man. Good job. And again, shout out to all the reviewers, actually, not just him, but all the reviewers are actually picking up stuff, analyzing and assessing them, and then kind of like promoting and letting your fragrance friends know what this is talking about, what it is all about. Like maybe they love it, maybe they like it, and it's pretty much all unisex stuff which is like actually being promoted. So yeah, boys and girls, you guys are like in a far better era than we were. Anyways, that was fun to talk about with you guys and share. So let's get into the fragrance, and today we have Shafaq in the house. Let's get into this. Again, a huge shout out to Neeb for actually pointing this out, that this is a cologne of Roja Parfum Britannia. Now, I haven't smelled Britannia. I couldn't even find a decant for that. I don't see a lot of people decanting here in Toronto or Canada, especially for Roja stuff and Initios stuff. So I am a customer here. If you guys are, or if you know someone, please let me know, ping me or comment me, and we can connect, because most of the decants I have to order from the US every time, and the price of the decant is, my postage price is like at least 3 times more than the my deacon scents. But anyways, yeah. So this guy, I wore this day before yesterday. No, actually yesterday. This guy is beautiful. It's a superstar. 5 stars to this guy. Excellent juice quality, excellent presentation. Nice. Let me just quickly clean this up before I show you this guy. Comes with this kind of like a nice. Just pack it up for you guys. Nice looking box here. Pretty much like a falcon eagle, like a wing. Yeah, like it's kind of like divided into 2 sections. This wing here, and then this blue, royal blue color, and then this Shafaq right there, and then we've got the concentration, a bit of the details here at the back. I think Shafaq actually means the ray, or the first ray of the early morning sunlight. So the sunlight, the first ray of the first sunlight that hits the ground in the morning time when the sun pops up is I think that's what Shafaq actually means. This is basically the bottle. Nice juice. We got some, blue stony kind of like a cap here. Not much of the details of the bottle here, but just a nice strip on the side with Shafaq written in Arabic and English right there. Okay. And it also came up with this leaflet which has all the Ard Al Zaafaran's lineup here. So they've got the details with the note breakdown of these guys, so that we can actually view and kind of like see where this scent is going, how this is, what notes are used, actually the note profile basically. So I just folded this for Shafaq. It's this here. So we're gonna get into the notes just in a bit. There are tons of notes here. And there are tons of notes at Roja's Britannia's, which do not make sense to me or are not like neck to neck. But we can actually talk about the scent profile of this guy and what I've been picking up, or what the main accords are. So I actually enjoyed this scent yesterday to the fullest. This opens up citrusy. So over here it says tangerine and almond, right? This to me, it opens up, yes, citrusy with some tangerine. I would say with it's not one of those lemon or bergamot or limey kind of a opening, or the citruses that we're talking about. It's more like an orangey with again, not too bright on orangey. So actually kept in control because of the creaminess and because of some honey that I have detected. So this kind of like gives me those vibes which actually the Angel Share by Kilian does. It is honeyish, it is sweet, it is fruity. And when I say fruity, I pick up on 2 main fruits here, which is peach and apricot. So these 2 fruits are pretty much in the same family that I pick up on. And tangerine, yes, that because it gives that citrusy, not citrusy, but a zingy vibe to peach and apricot. Basically, that's the only part of or role that the tangerines are playing. They're not producing here their own scent. I don't see any tangerine or clementino or clementini or an orange or a grapefruity, none of those round circle shaped fruits vibe here. Instead, peach and apricot backed up by that zinginess of tangerine and honey and amber and vanilla. So this to me is sweet, fruity, musky, vanillish, warm spicy. I wouldn't say fresh spicy here. This is a warm spicy, and a little powdery, but a more creamy, I would say. Beautiful, beautiful scent profile here. Very clean, and to me it opens up with a bit of like an angel share vibe, because that honey part is pretty refined honey here, by the way. That honey part is also there, along with the peaches and apricots and honeyish. That honey accord is with these guys, and muskiness of vanilla and amber. I literally love this scent. I loved it all day. And the best part about this scent is all the dupes that we have for Killian Angel Share are not more than 6 hours max, I would say. Otherwise, fairly it would be 4 to 6, between 4 to 4.5 to 6 hours of mark. Apart from Kismet tends to, stretch a bit more. But especially the Paris Corner one, the Fire Your Desire, that is still within that short time range. Even Kamra is also like 7 to 8 hours max. But yeah, Kismet stretches about like 8 hours mark. This guy and the vibe of Angel Share is there, with the fruitiness, with the sweetness, with amber vanilla stuff, some powderiness. This is a 12-hour good on longevity, and I loved it. And the best part about it is the vanilla and amber is something, especially the vanilla, that part is something that pops out after 9 hours. So I wore this at 4:35. No, actually even earlier. I wore this at 12 in the noon, and I came back home at 9 dinner time, and I was rocking. And after 9, I started getting vanilla and the powderiness from this guy up, because I had my dinner. I sat with my sister, my wife, like everyone in the family, and then we watched a movie together. So I was like long gone up until like 1 a.m. and I was and from the 9 to 1 a.m. mark for like next 4 to 5 hours, I was rocking with vanilla and some powderiness that popped up on that time. So that was me with this scent, and I was loving it. It's just amazing. This scent is actually doing wonders, like I'm telling you, especially in this weather time. Like I know you all have been asking about, what do we do? One, I wouldn't suggest a sweet fragrance in the summer hot days anyways. But since this is the North American side of the world, which is Canada land, where we don't have tough winters anyways. So, and this is exactly sweet to a level where you can wear this in the heat too anyways. So it's absolutely gonna be fine. I wouldn't suggest this to be like on an overly hot day. Anything above 28 degrees Celsius, I don't think this is a good idea to wear, because of that sweetness. It's supposed to be avoided in the hot day, because it could go wrong, and it's better to go for like a fresh scent, which is not sweet, rather fresh. But yeah, anything below 28, you're safe, you're good, man. You're trust me, you're good, because I was rocking this all day. It was 27, 28. It was pretty nice weather out there, pretty moderate, and I was rocking this guy and I loved it. So yeah, if that's the kind of temperature zone that you're facing or having, you can still rock this. Yeah, so let's get into the notes. So over here it says tangerine almond. I did got tangerine, I did got almond, but it's not too high here. It does has vanilla as well, but I think the vanilla is something that's going to shine on later, and in the beginning it's more of an almond and vanilla have a great combination together. But I think now in this scent, in this bottle, they kind of like distributed their timings to pop out. In the heart, we have orchid and coconut. I did not get any coconut, but I think I can sense or guess where they're coming from. I think by the way, it's not a really good cap here. It's just okay. It just sits here, but I wouldn't suggest you to pull this off through the cap. It's nothing snappy here. Anyways, the coconut here is very airy, very light, pretty much mixed up with amber. I do get amber here as well. Anyways, according to the notes they've sent us, I'm just talking here. Then we have heliotrope, cedarwood, vanilla in the base. That's exactly what I was talking. So I get cedarwood, that powderiness, and vanilla here from this bottle. But if we deep dive and look into the notes of Britannia, citron, mandarin orange, tangerine, bergamot, and citron. So I guess maybe the opening would be for Britannia would be more citrusy, because on this guy it's pretty dense. The only thing there's nothing citrusy, as in sparkly citrusy, about this guy here. But yes, Britannia, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you guys have your nose on it. It could be, because the way how it sounds like the top notes, we've got all four of them zingy, zesty stuff: citron, mandarin orange, tangerine, bergamot. In the middle notes we have got peach, and then we've got heliotrope, then we've got violet, then we've got champaka, then we've got jasmine, then we've got rose de mai or maya, and cassia. Half of the stuff is off my head. I get peach, I get apricot, and I get honey in the top. And honey, the kind of honey I get, it's a little mellow, dense version of honey than of angel share, but it stays throughout the scent life, through at least like 8 to 9 hours, until it hits that powdery vanilla dry down. And then base notes, we've got in Britannia, we've got cacao, orris root, ambergris, vanilla, cinnamon, cloves, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, vetiver, pretty much all warm spices there with cacao and patchouli. I get warm spices here too, but I don't pick up any specific spices apart from cinnamon in the middle notes. So I guess cinnamon, that I pick up. I don't pick up on peppers. I don't pick up on any. To me, it does not feel like a spicy or even a warm spicy scent. To me, it's more like a honeyish, fruity. And fruity, what I mean is peach and apricot-y, vanilla ambery scent, just to keep it simple. But good stuff, and the honey stays with you. It's not overly sweet, just to let you know, hence the reason why you can easily pull this off in the summer day. Below 28 degree, this would shine. Other than that, this is a good scent profile. Now, thank you again, Aromatics, for actually pointing this out. I loved this, wearing this. Will I wear this tomorrow? 100%. day after tomorrow, 100%. This will be a part of my rotation because, I mean, this is, it's a harmless, light, airy, aromatic, and it's not going anywhere. It stays with you. It gives you some different whiffs on different angles, different timings. Sometimes it's amber, sometimes it's going to be cinnamon note, that almond, that peachiness, that apricotness, that honey is always going to be. I always used to look for a scent, especially a cologne that gives you honey, who actually stays with you. And it's not heavy on your head, it's not overly sweet, it's not like synthetic or chemically done. There's no blast of alcohol here. Pretty dense, very nice worth, and 100% unisex. Actually, the reason why I'm saying like airy, light, aromatic, it's, I mean, the ladies, you're gonna love this. I think you're gonna stick this close to you. So this is right on gonna be like on the first number on your shelf. So, but no, this is a pretty safe scent for any one of us. Try this if you can, and yeah. Also, the good part, again, thanks to Neeb from Aromatics for collaborating with Fragby. Is that Fragby? I think Fragby here in Toronto. And you can use Aromatics as a 10% off and get this ordered from, if you are here in the Canada land, so you can order it from Fragby Fragrances in Mississauga. They're gonna ship it out for you, and with that discount, it's just gonna be awesome. And for the viewers in the North American side of the world, obviously there are triple traders and Boot Store and different other vendors out there, which actually, yeah, there's tons of more reviews coming up. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.